Falled his opponent. But so did the Brooklyn Tech kid. I think he pinned his opponent in the semis. What's his credentials?
He's 20-4, so we'll see who's 4. He's got 4 losses somewhere around there. Did not place last year. I say that because it looks like he had a big trajectory. He didn't place in the Mayor's Cup, but then he ended up winning the Public School City Athletic League City Championship.
Yeah, I remember him.
This year he won the Glen Cove tournament, took second at Battle of the Beach, third at North Babylon, which, by the way, might be one of the toughest towns on Long Island.
He's in on a beautiful duck double, but loses it, and David turns it into a takedown and near fall.
Berkovich, if I remember correctly, was a multiple-time middle school All-American, Greco All-American, kind of doing his own thing before wrestling was taken off in New York City. I don't know who his mom and his dad are, but I remember them taking him to tournaments all around the country, all around the tri-state. I don't even know if yeah. So he's been around for a long time. I don't know what he just hit there. I had my eyes down, but I'm not surprised. Great single leg. My goodness.
Yeah, that was a beautiful takedown. Mike, we were talking about the feeling of winning a championship and winning a tournament. I want to give a shout-out to one of my kids, Danny Young, who's a senior, had never won a tournament in high school and won the counties yesterday. It was fantastic feeling for the kid and fantastic feeling for his coaches. Great tournament.
Another nice single leg or double leg from Berkovich. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I don't know that the young kids right now recognize that, you have the admiration of grown adults, to be 16, 17-year-olds old and have grown men and women come and shake your hand and tell you congratulations and that they know who you are. That's significant for when you get older, and I hope that you guys are understanding and hearing that and try to hold on to that because if you're winning at this level here, that's a good drive for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you're a senior. You're in one of these tournaments. Next time you come in this gym, you got to buy a ticket.
Yeah, that's right.
So don't let those opportunities slip by.
Berkovich here he's very, very impressive.
He really is. And, that first shot and takedown for Brooklyn Tech was beautiful. He could have gone, and he countered that and got 5.
I got to tell you that this is Berkovich here to be a prep All-American is what Matt Diano says. Matt Diano, again, I love you. I think you're the best. We want you more involved in GothamCityWrestling.com for those that are listening at home. Matt Diano is one of the best literary minds out there. He writes well. He knows our sport. He supports lots and lots of nonprofit organizations all around Long Island and New York by way of content creation for websites and teams.
And I missed it. What was his comment?
That this is the year for Berkovich to be an All-American.
But
what I'm looking at from what I'm seeing is I'm more impressed with Berkovich than I am any other wrestler at this tournament so far. His style and his poise, the way that he's attacking positions and moving, this is Division I material.
No, he is wrestling at the next level right now.
Yes, he is.
There's no question about that.
Yeah, this kid can get onto any mat in the country in any high school gym and give somebody a run for their money. But we don't got to believe that. It's not us who's got to have the confidence. It's him that's got to be able to see it and believe it.
I wonder if Matt can tweet us or text us. And who is the Blair kid at 132? Is that Ramirez?
Matt Diano, you hear us? We'll have
because
great Don Boyle transmit your message.
No, Romero. I'm sorry, Ramirez is heavier. But who is the Blair kid at 132?
Who is the Blair kid at 132, Matt Diano? Text in an answer. You have 3 lifelines. Berkovich here, fighting inside, scores 12-3. He's really, really been dominating this match and wrestling quite well. What I like about him too, John, is every time he puts his hands on, when he goes and puts his hands on Romero, they're heavy.
Exactly.
They're heavy. He's stopping forward momentum with head blocks and hands. He's looking for posts. His feet are moving. He's working in circular motions. He's lowering his level, dropping that back knee.
His hand fighting has a purpose, too. He doesn't just have heavy hands. He has heavy hands creating something to attack. I
got to tell you right now, though, I'm seeing him slow down, which I don't like. Because you can't let this, Romero back into this match with any sort of feeling that he should be there. If you're this good, you should be able to push it. But Romero, give it to him. He looks like he's got some gas tank, good quick fire touch muscle there. down blocked and head blocked very, very well did Romero. He's got a lot of gas in his tank to be able to be pushing even at this pace with, 2 minutes, 3 minutes left in the match.
Yep, I agree.
So we're going to go to the third period, 12-3. Berkovich going to be up. He's saying Mastrovani, freshman, Manville from SEM is also there.
Okay. Yeah, he's very tough. He's very tough. He is a freshman, but he's very tough.
Did I tell you guys how great Matt Diano is? I just want to be able to make mention one more time how fantastic he is, how helpful he is.
Did you eat breakfast with him last week?
I didn't, but he should. Matt, I owe you an egg sandwich or two.
Do I know him?
You owe him an egg sandwich also. He's fantastic. The Chaminade High School Athletic Department should put a bronze statue of Matt Diano.
I have to know him.
He's fantastic. He's great. He follows Hofstra softball and tweets and puts content out for them. He does it for Chaminade. He does it for Long Island Wrestling. He's got the Matt Diano's Corner on LongIslandWrestling.com. We'd love to give him a corner here in New York City Wrestling if he'd ever take it. He rejects our advances. But he's
what town does he live in?
I don't know what town he's in.
Because I'm going to be a Long Islander soon.
You are going to be you are going to be a Long Islander, but you're not going to be a Long Islander.
Well, maybe I can hang out with him a little bit.
Yeah, maybe you could. I think he's probably a little bit further. I think that he's probably in central part of Nassau County, North Shore maybe. Even at this point, maybe his parents moved to Deer Park, if I remember correctly, over the last couple of years. So here we are, third period, 2 minutes left. 12-3 by Berkovich. He cuts him. It's going to be 12-4. We had a small injury time there. And what I'd like to see is Berkovich pick the energy back up and start putting some real points. My goodness, is he quick.
Wow. Great reshot.
Yeah, that reshot is fantastic. That's what we need to be able to see. Slowed up, Berkovich. I'm gonna grind some gears with you here. The end of that second period, I think that you could have pushed the pace better. Romero, you're doing a great job with the pace of your wrestling. Nothing to be ashamed of, brother. Also got to make mention that you don't have the best hair in the tournament, but you definitely got the strongest set of legs for anybody that came out on the mat so far. So short shorts and summertime will be good for you, friend. Berkovich is going to cut him again, 14-5 now. We'll see what Mira has. Mira just keeps attacking. He's not going down. I like this kid's fight. I like his poise and his belief in himself, it looks like. He's not slowing down. Berkovich here should start pushing the pace again.
Now, in those prep qualifiers, I believe you have to win it to go to the national prep.
That's right. You cannot be a prep school New York State finalist and go to the prep tournament and at Lehigh. You need to be a New York State prep school champion. They have that tournament every year in the first weekend of March, I believe, at Lutheran High School on the North Shore of Long Island.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get out and see that.
It's interesting. It's good to see. Some good wrestling and definitely a lot of private school camaraderie.
And Terrence will be wrestling, so.
That's right. Terrence Parks, one of the baddest men. He's one of the baddest 16, 17, 18-year-old kids to walk in any sort of padded room on the planet, I think. We'll see how his career pans out. I don't think that they've made it legal yet to be able to buy stock in anybody, John. But if there was a trade or an exchange, I would buy Terrence Parks for sure, all day.
I agree.
So there you have it. End of the match. It's going to be 14-5. David Berkovich, a very, very impressive match against